What's up, everybody? So today we're going to talk about how to create an online course, and that's going to be presented by me. And this was influenced by a woman named Abby Ashley. I'm sorry. She's the creator of the Virtual Savvy website. She has like a ton of information, not just in regards to creating a course, but other things that can help you out for business skills and as well as creating your own virtual assistant company if you wish. With that out of the way, basically, when most people go about making and landing or launching a course, it goes something along the lines of this. Most people will build a course based on what they want to teach. They try to sell it to anyone and everyone. They throw money away on ads. If you're not an expert on ads, you really shouldn't be, pouring money into Facebook or Bing or Google or whatever. And then they wonder why, they haven't really sold anything, nobody's really bought anything, and they give up. So instead of doing something like that, you should do these things. You should build a target audience, spend time on building relationship with your peoples. Once you have 1,000 email subscribers, find out what they want to buy by asking, what is your number one problem right now? What is it that you want to learn about? And then have them buy it before you make it. You want to be upfront and say that you don't have, the course yet, but you will be releasing a module in a week or every week thereafter, or something along the lines of that. This way, you're getting paid to create the course, and you can use the money for, resources to better aid your audience. So as you see here, build a target audience, ask what they want, pre-sell your course, use the long-term approach. And with Abby Ashley, she made over $8,000 with her base subscriber list of 12,000 subscribers. Other people have made up to $1 million. I'm not guaranteeing those results. You have to put in the work, plain and simply. Before creating a course, you need to be mindful that this is a long-term approach. It should take you at least 2 months to plan out and execute. And 3 months is even better if you can do that. The more effort you put into it, the more you get out of it, plain and simple. By using this approach, Abby made all this money, right? But you need to allow yourself time to learn the process. You need to be able to learn the different systems and how things all integrate together. Once you got that down, it's just kind of cookie cutter. You can just go ahead and make and paste, right? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Here are the components of the course that I had made mention of earlier. You have traffic, freebie, upsell, validation, and the course itself. So today we're just going to focus in on the traffic end, okay? So here are some list building tips. Flip over my little deal. First, you need to block out time for your list. You can start with family and friends and tell them what you're doing, and get that first subscriber. This will help you be accountable, and then ask them to invite someone else that you think or they think they would be interested in learning more about your topic that you're focused on. To get jump started, you can go to the last 20 emails you sent, social media, friends, phone numbers that you have in your phone, and even put a little something in your email signatures. You want to plaster this thing everywhere, okay? I'm going to go show you like a little thing here within this little course dealie. All right, so this is a link that I pulled from the archives. So if you guys aren't familiar with archive.org, they have something called the Wayback Machine. And basically this allows you to look at websites that are no longer there. And it's awesome. So basically this talks about how we started an email list from scratch and got 205 subscribers in 48 hours. And so what this guy did was basically he contacted friends and family, the low-hanging fruit, you might say, and he said, hey, this is what we got going on. First step was to pick a topic. He went through all these different type of things, and he ended up going with hammocking in Nashville. And the reason why he liked it was because it was a local business and it was very niche. Step one, manually reach out to 50 people and invite them to the list. So that's what he did. Most people make a list way too hard on themselves. They start by writing content, creating lead magnets, and try getting to get complete strangers. Forget about that. Instead, he says that you should start by getting the eager sneezers on your list. And what is an eager sneezer? It's someone you already have a relationship with, right? And that could be your mom, your aunt, your best friend. And so this is how it works. He just sent it out to the peeps that he knows. He's like, hey, dude, quick question. Starting a project here where I find and share cool places in Nashville area to hang outdoors. Found this place last weekend while exploring this place. Anyway, thought you might dig that kind of thing. Going to be emailing out places as I find them. Want me to include you? And so that's how he got his peoples onto that list, right? So Joe was like, yeah, definitely include me. Nice legs, by the way, right? Okay, cool. So basically, this is what he did. Rinse and repeat this process for 12 hours of the challenge. Church friends, neighbors, family members, old work friends. I mean, everyone and everyone. Anyone and everyone. So the results for him within that first 12 hours was 46 subscribers. Now, that's 12 hours of work. I mean, you got to put in the work, guys, because you're texting people, friends, and, oh, hey, how you doing? And then it just kind of, goes out. So you got to put in the work. And so after that, how can you do the same thing? Well, you can make a list of 5 people you know very well. You can send each person a personalized invitation, manually add their email to your list. It could be like on an Excel sheet or a Google sheet. Rinse and repeat until you have 50 subscribers, okay? So that's what he did. After that, he incentivized his eager sneakers to invite more people to the list. And so how did he do that? Well, he just talks about how powerful it is, with the numbers. It almost looks like multi-level marketing here, right? Your friends, and they talk to their friends, and blah, 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 right? So you can kind of use that methodology when it comes to creating your email list. And so what he did was he came up with a giveaway. He's like, hey, you can win this canoe and the hammock, just to help me out, right? So you know what stinks? Sitting at a desk all day looking outside wishing you could be somewhere else. You know what doesn't stink? Floating down the river or laying back in your hammock and enjoying the outdoors, blah, 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 right? And so I'm going to help you do that by giving you a killer Coleman canoe and 2 hammocks. Just enter your email below for a chance to win. So bada bing, bada boom, right? What happens? He announced the giveaway to those peoples. The goal was simple, get them to share it with everyone they knew. Here's the email he sent out. Thanks for being a part. Seriously, thank you. This is what we got. 3 people will win, so your chances of our winning are high. Here's what you need to do. Enter the giveaway by clicking here and leaving your email. Share your special link you'll get when you register with your friends. Hit reply and tell me your favorite outdoor spot in Nashville. Awesome, right? So not only is he giving away something, but he's also finding other places, that he could put onto his little, website or whatever, right? And the result were 179 people joined the giveaway. Not bad, right? And so he was able to get that canoe by working with a local company. Basically he got it for free along with the other stuff, I believe. So, I mean, it all works together. It's a win-win-win. People are getting the attention, right? And so you can do something similar. So going back over to our lovely Billy here. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we have here in our getting subscribers. So in getting our subscribers, here's a course that I've created, plain and simply. So, I mean, if you wanted to sell this course, I'll get into the details later on where you could also sell this if you wish. But basically, let's go ahead into like this first folder where it talks about getting subscribers. And here are the different ways of how you can find people and add them to your list. Okay, so that's what we're talking about today. So the first method is by becoming a stalker. And basically what this involves is researching, people, basically whatever it is that floats your boat that you want to possibly get into, you want to find those type of people, right? So you're going to research followers of your topic and reach out to them, plain and simple. So if Joel Schmo is interested in, baking, or likes cars or something like that, you're going to join, baking communities. You're going to join, car communities, stuff like that, right? And then people that are in those communities, you just reach out, right? You create a freebie that people want and add them to your subscriber list. Keep your list engaged. Keep giving them what they want. They'll be used to you when you do start to sell. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, so we kind of got that first one of being a stalker out of the way. Well, what in the world is a chipmunk post? So I have a post where I have like a little chipmunk, and basically it's just a very simple post. And this is kind of like how it goes. It says, "Hi everyone. I'm in the process of creating an online community focused on learning and skill development." And then you would go into talking about whatever it is that you're interested in, right? The community will cover a wide range of skills, including public speaking, marketing, advertising, web design, email list building, course creation, and much more. And that's honestly what I'm offering you guys. The goal is to create a supportive space where we can all learn and grow together. If interested, simply post yes, and I'll reach out to you to our success. Okay, easy. So you can put that into, let's say, like a LinkedIn post, a Facebook post, within these communities, for people that are interested in these type of things. And you just want to keep it as simple as possible for them. Enter 1 for this, enter 2 for this, enter yes, you know, learn more, something like that. Just keep it simple. All right. So that's kind of how that works. Okay. The simple methodology. Next way is by email outreach. And this is kind of how this works. You reach out to your peoples and say, "Hope you're doing well. I'm building an online community focused on helping people learn new skills. This community will cover a wide range of skills, including public speaking, marketing, advertising, web design, blah, blah, blah," right? If interested in being part of the group, simply reply yes to join the email list. Thanks. Same methodology. Nice and simple. Mentioned this a little bit earlier in regards to joining groups. Join groups that would have your ideal client in it. Add a comment asking if anyone would be interested in your freebie, and to comment yes. It makes it easier for people to respond, gets more likes, more attraction, and bumps your feed to the top. And then when people reply, let them know you'll send them a private direct message. Ask them for their email so you can send further updates on that topic. And then you can add manually to begin with, like I said before, to your list. And or you can just say in the DM, just click on this link to the landing page where you can get the freebie. Okay, we'll go into that later. And then it's possible to add 100 subscribers at a time using this method. Now, I have not done that yet. I'm still working on that, so this is something I'm still learning. Okay, but this is how Abby Ashley did it. This is how other people have done it. Also be mindful that when you're doing this, you want to make sure that you're working within the parameters of the group rules. If they don't allow spam, if they don't allow advertising and stuff like that, well, then if you do this, you're most likely going to get banned, right? So you may want to reach out for permission to be able to post something like that. Okay. All right. Next one is joint venture webinars. Ooh, fun stuff. All right. So this is where networking comes into very handy. Another way to get subscribers is through joint venture webinars. Reach out to people who have an audience in a similar but different field and ask if you can do a no pitch webinar. So basically, it provides value to their audience and it helps you build your audience when they sign up. Provide them the email that they can send out to their subscribers to make it simple for them. That email will take their followers to your landing page and you'll acquire more subscribers. So basically, you're just using somebody else's community, if you will, to build your own. And you're providing value. So, I mean, it's a win-win. You're helping out their community and you're helping out your community as you build it. And it works well. All right. Next is Kiss Social Post. Keep it simple, silly. All right. Anyone interested in learning more about such and such? If so, just reply yes. I have something free and cool I'd like to share. Okay, like what we talked about before. And then the last one is text outreach to phone contacts, like we had seen before. Hey, so and so, I'm putting together an email list with the goal of getting 1,000 subscribers. Crazy, right? I'll be starting with a bi-monthly newsletter about my journey, cool stuff I come across, etc. Want to join or help? If so, just reply yes with your email and or forward the link to someone you might be interested in. And then here's the link. So that's how you do it. The more that you implement these different tools, the more people that you'll be able to add to your subscriber list. It's that simple. Now, there are different ways, are different list builders, if you will. And the one that I'll be teaching down the line is something that is called MailerLite. And so with MailerLite, they give you like a freebie, if you will, where you can grow your audience up to like I think 1,000 people for free, and then afterwards it would cost money. But basically, you're able to create landing pages, and you're able to create the subscriber page and things of that nature, sign up forms that you can integrate into other products as well. Okay, it's a you could think of like MailChimp and Aweber and things of that nature as well. So I mean, there are different programs and different companies that you can use. Whatever works for you, go ahead and use it. Okay, but even before, you can just start off with the simple Google Sheet or Excel sheet. Okay, so that is it for today when it comes to creating a subscriber list. As a brief little thing that I had mentioned earlier, if you wanted to sell this course or get to know more about it, I have this is kind of like a digital product, pretty much. So this is a digital product that I've created, and basically you'd be able to sell it for $50, a pop. So with this, you'd be able to do exactly what I'm doing right now, help people with what it is that they're interested in doing, and you're able to make some money off of it as well. So how does this work? Well, basically within what do you get? Basically, that's what the question is. That little thing that we went through in regards of subscribers, you're going to get a couple other little things, like with how you would go about validating and emails that you would send out. What I was using earlier was how to create a course. Basically, this is what I was reading before, right here. So as I'm going through it, guys, this is exactly what I would be giving you. How you see it right now. This is kind of like right out of the gate. I have not truly prepared, as you can see, but the more that I look over it, the more familiar I become with it, the better it becomes. And obviously, it would be the same for you. Okay. All right. And then this lovely little thing that talks about, oh, you could just change things around, with our little publisher thing. So, make it yours. Okay. And then let's see here how we started an email. So like that little thing that I had pulled from the archives. Well, here's the link for that. There's a launch calendar that talks about how you would launch your course. Popular LinkedIn groups that people have paid good money for, and basically those are kind of like evergreen ideas that you'd be able to use. Um, there's a link to the clip notes. So I mean, if you wanted to basically buy the clip notes, this is where I would send people. All right. And then 20 of the most popular LinkedIn learning courses. I mean, guys, the information is there. It's just a matter of implementing. So if this is something that you would like to do, I guess go ahead and just go over to the clip notes, and you should be able to get like all this good stuff. Okay. So if there's anything else that I can help you with, in regards to the subscriber list, just let me know. This is just kind of like a trial run, getting things going. So I want you guys to know, this is me. This is what we're doing. And if you have any suggestions on how I can improve when it comes to the content, feel free to let me know. Appreciate it, guys.